Hey guys, I want to talk about revisions, okay? And revisions can ruin your mix. All your hard work in the studio, all the hours in the studio, all the hours the mixing engineer put into it, and just pages and pages of a lot of times unnecessary revisions will really, really ruin a mix a lot of times. And let me explain why. When the mix engineer does the mixing process, okay, they mix everything to fit together. It's pretty simple, right? So, a lot of times, the voice will have to be a certain amount of brightness to go with the instrumental, and it will have to have a certain amount of body to it, and there's a balancing act that's going on, okay? So for whatever reason, when you really start just picking at things, a couple revisions is cool. 2, 3 sets of revisions never really damages the mix generally. When you get into your sixth, seventh, eighth mix, you're going backwards, and I've seen this happen many times to where at the end of the revision process, I'm listening to a mix that doesn't even sound like I mixed it. It doesn't even sound good to my ears. And I personally don't even think the artist is satisfied at the end of the day, even if they do say they're satisfied, just because, you know, revisions can destroy. So just be careful with this. Just be careful with what you're asking for, and if it's going to be a step backwards. A revision should be always be a step forward. At the end of the day, I would always just go with your first mind, okay? So don't go back and forth. Don't make a revision and then the next revision be like, "Oh, never mind, that wasn't it." Because honestly, like a lot of times the beginning mix is right, or the second or third. If you're working with a good mixing engineer and they cannot, I can understand if something's very, very bad. If something's very bad, and then you should just get it mixed by somebody else. But if you're picking at things, if you're satisfied with how things are sounding, but you just have a laundry list of, of notes, just really go through and double check those notes and see, is this going to be a step backwards? Think about that next time.